Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirsten Roberts. If you're new, hello. If you're old, hello. And let's just get the show on the road. This is my second time filming this video. Let's pray that this one is in focus though, because I was sitting down ready to edit and yeah, your girl was blurry. You couldn't even see my face. But anywho, welcome to day 4 of your, sorry, my pit itches just a little. Welcome to day 4 of Year of Yes intro. We're just ending this year by recapping and looking forward to next year, but recapping at the same time. Today we are doing the 17 things I learned in 2017. This has been a very interesting year. It's been a lot of ups and downs and lefts and rights and triumphs and challenges, but also absolute failures. Wait, I'm a little thirsty. Still thirsty, but I'm out of water now. So I'm not gonna waste any more time delaying. Let's just, ow, my hand. Let's just get this show on the road. So I have 17 things that I learned, so let's just do it. I'm like frustrated, so I'm a little like so let's start. Number 1, your happiness / worth is not determined by your Instagram feed. By the way, I'm looking at my notebook that I wrote everything down in. So yeah, number 1, your happiness / your worth is not determined by your Instagram or social media feed. Basically, everybody and their mom is getting engaged, having kids, being in relationships, and I'm over here just single AF. You know, and a lot of times it gets frustrating because it's like, I want to be on one of those levels, you know, boyfriend, marriage, kids, I don't know, one of those levels I want to be on, and it's not happening anytime soon. And so at times it can be absolutely frustrating, and I've just learned that, like, I have to take what I have and be thankful for the blessings that I have currently. You know, everybody in their own time, in their own space, in their own year will have their time that they're in a relationship, married, engaged, or if that's something that you don't want to do, your triumphs, you know? So for me, I've just learned that, like, I'm happy for everybody that's happening to, like, rah rah, go you, but, you know, I can't take my worth and put it on what's going on in their life. So yeah, I mean, this time of the year is always the hardest because that's when everyone seems to want to propose and be like, look, this is my new boyfriend, and it can get frustrating, but you know, I'm happy for them, and my day will come too, you know, it'll come. Number 2, girl, you need to save money. This year has really taught me that. Like, I was in a pickle. My car completely messed up, and it cost a lot of money to get it fixed, and I had $0 to do it, and I had to ask my father. And I love my parents. I'm so thankful that they're able to do things like that for me, but I should, at this age, I'm almost 25, I should at least bring half to the table. And so I've just learned, like, save. My goal is to at least save $25 per check. So if you think about it, I get paid at least 2 times a month, so that's $50 a month that I'm planning on saving, so I can do things and not have to ask my parents, or if something goes wrong, I can at least front half the money or 75% of the money. You know, just bring something to the table, you know? Are you feeling me? But yeah, just save money. I mean, I want to buy a house in a couple years, you know. I don't need no man to do that for me. Sorry, someone was thinking about me because the little clampy part was in front. That's what that means, right? Number 3, your mental health matters. Again, this has been a crazy year between the election and dealing with that craziness and all of that anxiety to just everyday anxiety and dealing with life and ups and downs. Like, your mental health, it doesn't mean that you're depressed or you have some type of condition, but your mental health matters, you know, just being happy, letting emotions out, all of that, like, it really does matter. And this year I've really taken the time to really focus on my mental health and meditate and just take a breather for myself and just really collect it. And even next year I want to get a therapist just so I can have someone outside of like my circle of my family, my friends, to give their opinion and help me get through things. Because a lot of times when you're talking to your family, your friends, they know you so well that they're just going to give you sometimes what you think you need, or they're not as objective as they should be because they know what's going on, you know? So yeah, your mental health really, really, really does matter. And it may not have to be a therapist, but just find something, someone, if it's YouTube, if it's Instagram, if it's blogging, you know, just to get it out. Like, get it out. Use your resources, you know? Number 4, organization is key. Now, I would say on a scale to like 1 to 10, on the organized scale, I'm like a 4 to a 5. I'm gonna say I'm a 5. I'm gonna give myself that 1 point. I'm about a 5. And how can I put this? I want to be a 10. You know, I want to be 9, 10 on the organization scale. So like starting a new job and going from a job that was very uptight, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very controlled, and having a job that's not as controlled, not as tight. It was hard because I should have been a little bit more organized, and a lot of things slipped through the cracks. And so like I just want to really be organized, have a schedule is the best thing ever. Like I have a desk calendar now for work, and I think I'm gonna get one for like YouTube and like personal life, just so I can write down things every week of what needs to be done, what do I need to do. And so that way I'm not out here like ass out trying to like wing things all the time, you know? Like winging is okay, you know? I like wings, but you can't wing your entire life, you know? So just organization is key, which transition into number 5, which is a clean room is a clean mind. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly messy. I want to be clean. I really make an effort to be clean, but then it still comes off messy. Clothes everywhere, shoes everywhere, dishes piling up in the sink, you know, just messy. And I really don't want to be messy. So I'm really gonna take this time next year just to really, and even like learning, I learned this, is like make up your bed every morning. Like I find some sort of type of like not confidence, but like just comfort in coming home and having like a made up bed, and I can just like, you know, like just like fall in it. Like I really love that. And I mean, just being clean, like walking into your home and not seeing shit on the floor, or like having dishes, you know, like all of those things, just being clean. Like I'm gonna be freaking clean next year. Like I've really tried to work on it towards the end of the year, and it's gotten a little bit better. I don't know why I'm like Stevie Wonder in this, like stand still, Kirsten, stand still. But yeah, I really, really, really want to be clean. I think the reason I'm moving is because I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus, because I need a little monitor, but I don't have one yet. You know, we're building. Anyway, number 6, you don't always have to have friends and family around to do fun things. Okay, so basically I always depend and wait on my friends to kind of help me out, and so I can go places, because I don't like to go alone, and it sucks being a woman. Like you really have to make an effort to not be alone because people are creeps. And I always try to wait on my friends, like for everything. Like hell, even to go like take myself to dinner or take myself to movies. If you haven't watched my vlogs this year, I've really made an effort to like treat myself, date me, you know? Like I don't always have to have a friend to go to the movies or a friend to go out to dinner with. Like I can take myself out and it's perfectly fine, you know? Like be safe about it. Don't like be all out here willy-nilly like, ooh, look at me, I'm by myself. But like it's okay to do things by yourself. You know, like there's concerts that I want to go to that my friends aren't fans of the artist, you know, like Devon Terrell. Like my friends really don't know who he is. If you don't know who he is, I'll link it down below because he's great. But you know, like I want to go, and I don't think my friends would want to go because they don't know who he is, or they wouldn't want to spend their money on a concert that they don't know the artist or know their music, you know? But I still want to go, and I still want to do things, and it's okay to do things by yourself. Like, I'm fine. This year, 2018, before I turn 25, I'm taking myself skydiving. So before May 27th, you girls can go skydiving. Y'all gonna be there with me, though. Hey. So, yeah, let's just keep this ball a-rolling. Alright, so number 7 is you always don't have to hold your emotions in. This is a big one for me. This year, I've always been the type of person that kind of cries in private. Does everything in private, like upset in private. I don't let people know when their words or their actions affect me. And that's something that I really, 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 truly wanted to work on this year. And I think that I've, you know, made steps towards telling people, like, no, that's not right, or no, that hurts my feelings. And I don't have to hold that emotions in. You know, for a long time when I was in high school, I would let everything kind of pile up, and then I would have panic attacks. And I mean, and those things are scary. Like, I still get them every now and then now as an adult, but I've just really learned to just, and you don't have to be nasty to people when you're letting them know that, like, what they did bothered you. You could always just be like, you know, hey, such and such, you know, your words hurt. Who said that? I think it was in a training when someone said that, like, your words hurt, like, ow, that hurts me. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, that hurt my feelings, bitch, I'll never do that again. Like, you don't have to do that. But you can always just be like, hey, you know, that hurt my feelings. You know, could you try not to do that again? You know, and if they keep persisting and keep doing it like they don't care, then that's when you pop off. But and they do, and they're like, oh, I didn't know that hurt your feelings. And, you know, you just slide it off, you know, like shake it off, like Mariah Carey. So yeah, just don't hold them in. Like, just let people know how you feel, even if it's positive, you know. Like, I am not the type of person to let a guy know that I think they're attractive. That is something I'm going to try to do. Like, I've always been the type that waits for the guy to, like, say something to me. Like, I can stare a guy down and I'll wait for him to be like, can I get your number? Like, I don't come at them and say nothing. I know I'm not a forward person, but, you know, it's okay to just be like, I just want to let you know, sir, you attractive, you know, you attractive. And he take it from there. If he say, oh, I got a girlfriend, or oh, I got a boyfriend, he could be like, you still attractive though, you know, hope that makes your day. Just leave it at that. I'm going to stop harboring emotions like a fugitive, you know. Number 8, get out of your comfort zone with fashion. So I'm very much an oversized shirt, oversized pants, like kind of like slouchy. That's kind of my style, but it's very generic. My color choice is black. That's like my favorite color. And I want to get out of my comfort zone. You know, I decided to wear a red shirt today. You know, a little collared shirt. You know, like really get out of my comfort zone. Like wear pencil skirts, or I don't know, palazzo pants, or those puffins. So I don't know, just like really make different fashion choices than what I've made for the past 24 years. You know, like let's go crazy. You know, wear pink lips. That's one thing I've always been afraid to do, is wear a pink lip. I think this summer I'll pop a fuchsia lip on. Watch out now, don't tell me nothing. Number 9, this one's a big one. This one really, really, really opened my eyes. You know, open your eyes, Shelby, open your eyes. Still Magnolia, one of my favorite movies. If you're not feeling fulfilled in your current situation, that could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a business venture. If it's not fulfilling you, if it's not giving you any sort of type of happiness, then you probably should leave and go find something that makes you happy. You know, for me, like I was saying about my old job this year, it just was very controlled. I was not happy. I was going home more frustrated. I hated going to work. It was too much. Like, I didn't get along with the people. The people were really nasty and rude and just really cold. And if you haven't noticed, I'm very bubbly and like out there. Woohoo! You know, like that's my personality. And there I just felt like I couldn't be me. I couldn't joke around and be goofy and, you know, be crazy because they were so controlling. And I found a job that lets me be silly and crazy and funny and, you know, lets me try new things, and like I'm learning something every single day, and I have a great boss, and I'm just so thankful that I did that. Like I got out of a situation where I was not fulfilled to a situation that's literally building me up to make the next steps in my career, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. So yeah, I just learned that if it's not fulfilling you, leave. You know, if the eggplant is not good, leave. If the kitty cat's not good, leave. You know, if they're not taking you to Benihana, leave. Whatever don't fulfill you, if it ain't making you happy, leave and find something else. There's so many jobs out here, so many people out here. There's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot of jobs in the sea. I couldn't find another animal that's in the sea that were for jobs. But there's so much out there that you can do that you don't have to waste your time being unhappy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Number 10, take lots of pictures. You know, back in the day, like in the 90s, like I have so many like baby pictures of me, like pictures, like physical, like I can fling them at you pictures, you know, and we don't do that now. We're so reliant on the digital, Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, Shutterfly, to like house all of our pictures, that we don't realize that like anything can happen to the internet. Anything can happen where the internet just goes. And we don't have those pictures. So for me, yes, I already take a lot of pictures, but I want to print a lot of pictures and make photo albums. So that way, when I have children, I can show them like, this is what 2017 was like, you know? This is what your grandma and grandpa looked like, you know? Like, this is what your mom's friends look like, and like date them hoes. So that way I can go back and be like, this happened on December 28th, 2017. I went here. And then my kids will be like, whoa, mom, that's cool. Or even for me, like, what if I turned into, I think her name was Rose from that movie. I can't think of the movie right now. It's one that they always play about the lady that had dementia and the guy, Noah and Rose. I can't think of the name of the movie. Yeah. It's with Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. You all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like pictures. Yeah, pictures to go back and like kind of help jog our memory. Like things like that. It matters. Pictures matter. Take them, print them, do with them, you know. Number 11. Random acts of kindness. My church does this a lot. I go to the Church of the Highlands. And a lot of churches do it. A lot of people do it. But it's called Random Acts of Kindness, where you just like do nice things for someone. And so like this year I've just noticed that like it makes me happy to make someone else happy. Make their day. You know, the person behind you, like pay for their Dunkin' Donuts. Or, you know, if you have a gift card. Like I had a gift card and I had like $8 left on it. And I was probably never going to go back to the store anytime soon. So I gave the gift card to the man behind me. I was like, here, let him use it. And then the girl in the line was like, you must be in a good mood. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, if I can bless somebody with $8 or with a compliment, like it doesn't always have to be monetary. It can literally be, you look pretty today, or I like your shirt, where'd you get it from? Somebody could be like, this whole thing, thank you, you know, like thank you. It can make someone's day. Random act of kindness. Open up a door for little old lady. Take someone's, I don't know, trash to the curb. Anything. Small things matter to people. Number 12. Take some self-care days. For me, I've started doing this, you know, with the job that I was in, where I was just really unhappy. Like some days I just needed a break. And sometimes that break was just driving to Phoenix City and spending time with my family to get a break. And then some days was literally turning on a book or a movie and kicking on my iPad, kicking my feet up in the bathtub and popping in a bath bomb and just relaxing. Anything works. Like just do it. Just do it. Self-care. It can be a self-care week. I don't care. Just take some time for you. And if that is talking to God, sleeping, that's another self-care for me. Like anything, just do it to help your mental health and to just help you come back refreshed. Like you will see how refreshed you come back from just having a self-care day. Number 13, You don't have to have everything figured out right now. When I was 18, I threw it away now. But I had this list of everything that I wanted to have accomplished by the time I'm 25. And it was basically like be engaged by now or married and already be on my first kid. So I've done none of those things. You know, it's so, like, this goes back to winging it. It's okay to wing it, you know, like, let life happen. Don't try to be so controlled. And for me, like, I'm very much, like, goal oriented. So, like, my goals, if they don't happen, like, it's okay, you know, like, fight for your goals. Like, my goal, if you haven't watched the video, is to lose weight, you know, like, if I don't lose my desire, which I never put I'm not gonna put the number out there, just know when I get there, it's gonna be like, but if I don't get to that number goal, just the sheer fact that I've lost the weight, like, that is good. Like, and not everything has to go perfectly to plan, you know, from point A to point B. You may have to, like, hit to C and D to get back to B, you know, like, not everything has to be figured out right now, and it's okay. And it took me this year to really, really understand that, like, it's okay for me not to have all my ducks in a row yet. But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be in love with lots of babies when it's meant to be. All right, number 14. Don't let your political views define you. You know, like, for me, I can say that I'm a feminist, democratic, liberal. That's who I am. I mean, that's what I define my political beliefs as. But that doesn't determine who I am as a person. Like, for this whole year, it's been a left-wing, right-wing, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative duel, like, all year. And to me, like, as much as, like, they matter, they don't. Like, there are Republicans out there that are decent people, you know, that are Republican, but they don't believe in everything that the Republican Party stands for, you know, just like there's Democrats out there that don't believe in everything that the Democratic Party stands for, you know, like, for me, like, I believe a woman's right to her body. She has the right to do what she wants with her body. It's not up to the government to tell a woman what she should do with her lady parts, you know? Like, it's not. But that doesn't make me a baby killing whore, you know? Like, it's just so much tension, and instead we should be trying to come together and, like, find a common ground. You know, we all want this country to be great. I did the air quote wrong. You all want the country to be great again, but we can't do it fighting each other. We have to do it coming together. I don't know. It's just, that really irritates me. It irritates me a lot. Anyway, let's just keep going. Number 15, what I learned. Water saves your face. Okay, so basically, like, I used to be a soda drinking, tea loving, caffeine drinking, a little bit of water type girl, and my face would break out a lot. And then I started drinking water, and my face, knock on wood, has not broken out since, you know. Like, water is so good. Like, it hydrates you, it helps everything. It's just lit. Water is lit, you know. Drink water. Number 16. Oh goodness. Number 16. This one is, it goes back to the money thing. Take care of your car. Know your car. Take your car. Pay attention to it. You know, take care of your car. Like, as we know, it was my fault. I will say it was my fault. I should have checked my gauges, but my engine overheated, and basically engines cost a lot of money. They cost like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And again, I didn't have the money, but if I would have taken care of my car and I would have paid attention to what was going on, we wouldn't have the problems. You know, you still have the issues that come up, but I think it wouldn't have been so bad if I just would have paid attention. Like, know your car. You know, your car gets you point A to point B. It gets you from club to club. It gets you from boy to boy, girl to girl, wherever you're trying to go. You know, like, it gets you there. You gotta know it. You feel me? That was what, 16? Last one. And the last one is just number 17, be happy. You know, be happy. Just, yeah, be you. Be happy. Never let anyone change who you are. You know, just continue to be yourself. Like this year, I was me. I was my goofy self. I didn't let other people's actions really define who I am, or I didn't try to conform to what the situation was. You know, even in the situation with my job where they were all very cold, I would still try to be my bubbly self. Like I was not going to change who I am just because of the crowd. You know, I was still going to be happy. In 2017, we had enough shit going on that we gotta be happy. We gotta remain happy and be grateful. You know, good things are gonna come in 2018 for all of us. I believe it. I prophesize it over everybody's life. I speak it into an existence that everybody will be exceedingly and abundantly great in 2018. So yeah, if you like this video, just make sure you like it and subscribe and comment down below what you learned in 2017. Yeah, and again, let's just pray that this is in focus so I can edit this and get this uploaded, because if it's not uploaded this time, I'm skipping tomorrow. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be day 4 or day 5. But yeah, everybody have a blessed night. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see everybody in tomorrow's video, which I don't know what that is, but we'll figure that out tonight. So yeah, see everybody tomorrow. Bye guys.